Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at the Clippers. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Golden State, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
And these teams. Clark, each have impressive assist totals. 2 of the best passing teams in the league.
No question about it, Kevin. I love the way these teams share the ball. It finds the open guy with both of these teams. The sharp movement of the ball and players, beautiful to watch.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Paul for 3. Green with the rebound. Here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Over Paul. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got his second bucket.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Outside, Redick. Griffin against Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Griffin. Great D that time from Green.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Crawford. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. They need this. Redick. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Durant.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Griffin with it. Started by Green. It's stolen by Green. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Curry wide open. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Redick passes to Paul. Tries it from the top of the key, and the jumper is good.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's Paul. The Warriors making the shot. Griffin a screen on Curry. Here's Paul. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Crawford against Thompson. Puts one up from 19. 6 on the shot clock. It's Curry outside. Redick with the rebound. Clippers trail by 11. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Mike Woodson, Right away, the conversation turned to what Coach called the Durant issue. Kevin is a very assertive player, Coach said. So that's what our defense needs to be. Assertive. We can't wait for him to come to us. Aggressive defense on Durant is what Coach is calling for. Kevin, back over to you.
Thank you, David. Pachulia sets a screen for Green. And he lays it straight in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Bahamute comes in for Griffin, and it's Rivers in for J.J. Redick.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Spates comes in for Jamal Crawford. That's Felton in for Chris Paul. And finished up by KD.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Felton feeling it out a bit. 12 seconds left in the first. Griffin kicks to Felton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Warriors on top, leading by 14. 2K Sports, and we'll be back in a moment here at Staples Center. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And LA has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Spates inside, working on Green. And Bahamute the pass to Griffin. And Pachulia pulls it down. Warriors leading by 16. And Curry has it in the corner. Rebound by the Clippers. And Bahamute inside, guarded by KD. And Bahamute kicks to Rivers. Pass to Griffin. Over Pachulia. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Pachulia with the screen on Rivers. And Curry, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Raymond Felton. Rivers passes to Bahamute. Paul surveying the floor. Griffin against Green. 4 on the clock. Left side, Griffin. Great D that time from Green. Well, Clark, as a player, are you approaching game one of a back-to-back any differently than a regular matchup?
No, I don't think so, Kevin. I mean, you go out and play the best you can, as hard as you can, and try to win the ball game. What happens, happens, and You make those game adjustments one after the other.
Here is Paul. The Warriors making the shot. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Paul. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Livingston. 9 points last game. And it's West missing. And Bahamute the pass to Paul. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Griffin. That one goes. Count it. Griffin's got his first basket of the night.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Griffin, and it's Crawford in for Rivers. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Pass to Jordan. Now Bahamute. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Paul. He's covered by Livingston. It's Redick on the wing. Down low. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. They get the rebound. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's Livingston. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Spates checked in for Los Angeles. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at Thompson. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now Curry, after J.J. Redick's three-pointer that didn't go. Crawford's shot is good.
Impressive work down on the block.
Warriors leading by 14. Curry looking it over and taken away by Paul. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Spates, kicks it out to Crawford. With 1 on the clock, he gets it in there. Crawford's got his second basket of the night. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Warriors.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The Warriors shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Outside, KD. Back to Curry. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Pass to Redick. Back to Crawford. We know last season, Clark, that Steph Curry was the first unanimous MVP in league history. I mean, that's saying something. But it was LeBron James winning the NBA title.
Well, you know, this rivalry is going to continue to be one we talk about, at least for the next few years. And Steph's Warriors winning the title in 2015, LeBron bringing the title back to Cleveland last season. I think these two stand head and shoulders above everyone else right now.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Crawford passes to Jordan. Ball against Curry. Crawford outside. They get it back. Jordan kicks to Griffin. Outside for Redick. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Jordan dishes to Redick. Ball against Curry. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Over Curry.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And the Warriors, another 3.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. And the shot goes in.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Redick passes to Paul. 7-foot shot, and it's Looney with the rebound.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Back to Livingston. Outside, KD. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Paul bringing it up for L.A. They trail by 14.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Now here's Crawford. He's covered by Livingston. Griffin a screen on Curry. Paul kicks to Crawford. Just 4 to shoot. Griffin can't get it to go in. Warriors leading by 12. Now here's Curry. We've got 1:28 left in the third. KD on the wing. Defended by Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And he commits the intentional foul for the Clippers. Mbaamute's checked in for Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jamal Crawford. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Curry. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Rivers. And stolen by Thompson. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Green, no luck. Clippers trail by 12. Rivers surveying the D. All up top. He's covered by Livingston. Paul is doubled. Back to Rivers. 4 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. Rivers can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Livingston with it. Green with a screen on Paul. Out to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Able to shrug off that contact, and that just lets you know how strong Griffin is.
Here is Livingston. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Raymond Felton. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling and he told the team, "We're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun." It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Warriors with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Looney. Durant comes in for West. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Now here's Durant. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And here's Rivers to the paint. He's looking for Griffin, finds him, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Griffin has brought the energy tonight. You could tell in warm-ups he was ready.
Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Griffin's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Good work there as it goes down.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Spates. Reddick comes in for Mba'amoute. And it's Crawford in for Austin Rivers. Now here's Paul.
Well, Griffin is not one to be shy about getting physical and battling the defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes, creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Now Durant. Thompson outside. The three goes down.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in. But the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Now Durant. And the three misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Now Jordan, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Boy, somehow, someway, you got to keep Jordan away from the basket because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
And down goes the three.
You've got to have great body control to knock those down.
Griffin sets the screen for Paul. It's tipped. 1:16 left in the fourth. Now Durant. Jordan pulls it down.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.